Hello, my name is Justin Johnson. I'm the VFX artist and storyboard artist for Static Shock Blackout. This is the storyboard for the first scene of Static Shock Blackout. He is just coming in from the previous scene from a rooftop into the junkyard injured. So this is the first shot, and the first shot is an establishing shot to let the audience know where the character is at. And static will be flying in from the left side into the junkyard. The effect for this shot should be fairly simple because he's so small in the background that the complexity of it and the make it look realistic shouldn't be that difficult as far as because the audience will not be able to really key in on very many details, especially since he'll be a darker figure because he's in the distance, and the only really bright area is going to be hitting the trash can lid. At the same shot, Richie's going to pull up in the foreground. I always like to add in foreground elements moving in front of the scene to really give it a sense of depth and make that shot feel more dynamic for the audience. And in this shot, it's going to be a slow pan, just really easing the audience into the film and into the environment that they're going to be watching. The next shot is also still just a slow pan in the junkyard, just the closer. Now we are inside of the junkyard, just looking at the different elements going on in it. Another shot of the junkyard, slow pan, moving in. Now this is a close-up shot to really see different bits and pieces and elements, and really an interesting shot because you can see all the detail going on in this complex space. Also at the time, then static electricity is going to hit the ground. A very easy shot. I'm probably going to do this one differently from what I did in the previous film. I really want to make the electricity even stronger, and I've been doing a lot of studying of other films, actual electricity. And for this shot, it may be the strikes may shoot faster, and dust is going to kick up off the ground when the electricity hits it. And the bottom of the electricity, I want to glow orange instead of blue to show the intensity of the heat being dropped and really starting to scorch the ground a little bit as it kicks up this dust and dirt as it gets attracted to little bits of metal or whatever that are causing electricity to strike in this area. And now this is the first introduction of static shock, which the next shot would obviously be static coming in from the sky. So this shot is going to be static coming in from the sky, riding on the trash can lid. For this one, I'm thinking I want the electricity more like a mist, really to spread out across everything that it touches, attracting all these different things. And that reference comes from a Tesla coil and just looking at different elements and different references of that sort. Really just add the complexity. Also, another reference was from The Matrix in the third one where Naomi was riding through the mechanical line, and it gets really close to the side of the walls, and you can see electrical mist shooting out from the hover element holding the machine up. So that's really where the inspiration and reference comes from for that. And so then he's going to get closer and closer and hit the ground because he's obviously injured, so he can't fly at full ability. And he hits the ground and he rolls on the ground into the camera. I really want the camera to pull back as he gets closer and hits the ground to really give a strong shot into the camera. And then he lays on the ground for a while and then gets up and then just walks off. And I'm thinking maybe as he walks off, the title transitions or slides on behind him. It really has a nice opening into the film. This effect may be fairly difficult at some points because we have to do an undershot of the trash can lid and static on top of it. So I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about that. We may have to edit it in some ways, do some different things, but I'm really hoping we can pull off this shot. It would be easier if we had wires and different things of that sort, but obviously we don't have that ability to really have machines of that level on set with this budget. But I think that if we can really figure this out, I'm thinking maybe have him jump from a lower level into the ground and roll forward, and then just mask out the shape and then pull him back farther into the sky, blend him, fade him into the sky a little bit, and then just scale him back up as he gets close to the ground so it matches back with the actual footage. Make the mask that make him darker in this distance. Start to lower the opacity on that so that's invisible, and just really try to blend him into the actual footage as he hits the ground, so it makes it feel like he's going farther than what he actually is. At this moment, that's really what I'm seeing, how it could go, how it's possible. But who knows, we'll be on set. We could potentially find another way to pull it off, but I think this would be a really nice opening shot to do. But yeah, thank you for watching, and we will update you more on the progress of the film. Bye.